Welcome. I'm Rose from Ivy Child International, and I'm here with Maya Breuer, and we're so thrilled to share with you the genesis of the Healing Retreat for People of Color. I was fortunate to meet Maya several years ago through a dear friend, and we were brought together through the contemplative world and have since joined forces around an array of initiatives. But this one in particular was a very special passion project and vision for us to bring a collective healing path for our community that would have no barriers to access, that would be completely free and be an avenue in which we can all create a safe haven for ourselves, for our soul family, and for our larger community. We are thrilled to be able to share a bit around the background and genesis, and I'm so thrilled to have Maya with us here today as well to share. Maya.
Thank you, Rose. So it is my pleasure to be here today and invite you to join us for the Healing Retreat for People of Color. I have been a yoga teacher for about 35 years now. And during my tenure of teaching, I have learned of all the various and sundry healing modalities that exist within yoga and mindfulness, and including breath work. And Rose and I, as she mentioned, shared about how to bring this to our communities, that is the BIPOC community. And the idea is to draw on yoga, mindfulness, Ayurveda, and other holistic modalities to support the BIPOC community on the road to health and wellness. So I am just as pleased as punch, as they say. Now you know my age. Pleased as punch to be here to share more information about the Healing Retreat for People of Color. And I am the founder of Santosha School of Yoga. And we have partnered with Ivy Child to bring this to being. Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, Maya. We have been so honored to join forces in this effort. Contemplative practice has been a very sacred practice in our individual journeys. I was introduced to yoga and mindfulness as a child, within my own family. My parents were my first teachers. And it has been a great gift that I was given as a child that I've been able to anchor throughout my life and throughout all of life seasons. And, we both recognize, particularly as women of color, some of the unique challenges that we face, that our communities face, and particularly now. COVID-19 has intensified the realities that we in our communities face in such a pronounced manner. And we wanted to create a gesture of love, a gesture of safety, a gesture of care and community that anyone can access completely for free, and to be able to have an ongoing experience through some of the most respected and seasoned teachers in our collective fields. So we brought together dear friends, dear colleagues to offer this experience to really, as a gift to our community, as a gift to really transform what I recognize to be our generational wounds and suffering, to really transforming that to our generational well-being and healing. And we can all serve as models and ambassadors in our own lives, in those that we care for, in being able to share these healing practices, both that we can directly benefit from, but those that we serve and care for as well. So this will continue to emulate and grow throughout our lives. That is our vision and our hope. We are inviting you all to participate, to share this through your networks with your loved ones on social media. And we ask you to engage with us. We want to hear from you. We want to hear feedback. We want to hear your ideas as we continue to develop and create the vision for our future.
Here, very, very wonderful, Rose. And You know, the important thing, one of the important things is that we know that people of color within Indigenous communities, Black communities, and others are disproportionately impacted by chronic diseases, including obesity, diabetes, hypertension, stroke, heart disease, and they're mostly known as silent killers. And with sharing these ancient holistic practices, we're hoping to guide the BIPOC community down a path where they can abate and control these challenges. You know, we also deal on a daily basis with racism, inequities, and different disparities throughout the lives of the BIPOC community. So by bringing us together to breathe, to relax, to extend and stretch our bodies, with some of the most amazing teachers that are in the world today, you know, is going to really start us on a path. You know, we want this to be a revolution of love, of health, of a change in consciousness, of lifestyle change. And we believe, Rose and I believe, that this is the way for us to be working today in the century that we are all surviving through with COVID-19.
So we invite you all to participate, to join forces with us in this effort, whether it be as an attendee, as a donor, as a sponsor, as a friend. You know, please engage with us. We're seeking to build community, a growing global community that can benefit, that can share, that we can collectively learn from. And we're willing to really march together. There's great value in coming together, particularly in this moment where it can feel quite isolating. It can feel quite life altering for all of us, no matter where we sit, no matter where we're from. This year has been unprecedented and unlike any other. And with many of us who also carry sometimes wounds from childhood, what we know is when we suppress negative emotions, they tend to intensify. And Maya highlighted some of the ways that even when we suppress them, they manifest in other ways, whether it be comorbid health conditions or other ways that they will show up in our lives. So this journey and this experience that we're inviting you all to engage with us on is really another way. It's another way to address our own healing. It's another way to build community together and come together. And I really love and sharing the African proverb that says, pray with your feet. So it's really a way for us to collectively mobilize and come together while honoring the great and sacred contemplative practices from across the globe that we will collectively be sharing through our beloved community of teachers, and that we are, as a sacred offering to you, our larger community, with our love and with our care and with a warm embrace. So we're so eager to get started on this. Our first retreat is on January 3rd, and it will continue on a monthly basis, the first Sunday of each month, for you all to engage through the Sounds True platform.
Yes, and the theme for our first retreat is renewal and healing, breath, movement, and mindfulness. And we have just been excited about these offerings that carry a theme, but also offer specific practices. So the only way you're going to learn more is to come, to join us. It is free for everyone. And we are hoping that people, if you want to see this continue, people will donate to this effort. But the most important thing is we are able to offer this free to the BIPOC community, and anyone who wants to sign in is fine with us. But we hope that you will join us for these wonderful programs that we've curated to share with you, our community. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And we're thrilled to go embark on this journey together. Be well.